Fantasy football punishments have officially gone too far. The official punishment for this year: if you finish last, you have to go to a sperm bank, donate sperm, and on the form, you have to check the box that will allow the child to contact you once they turn 18. I get it. Some people might find this funny, and in fairness, it is pretty funny to think of a hypothetical child figuring out that the reason why they were conceived is because another dummy drafted Kyle Pitts in the 7th round thinking this is the year. But the reason it's funny is because it's a hypothetical. I'm an adopted person. I grew up without access to my genetic family, and I still haven't connected with my biological father after 30 years. What's so upsetting about adoption and these other family building industries that commodify children is that it never actually seems to be about the child. It's about the people acquiring ownership over said child. These industries are not built to equip people like me, adopted people, donor conceived people, etc., with the ability to connect with our families when we want to connect with family. Instead, they hand the keys over to the customers, the adopters, the recipient parents, etc., and say, if this person connecting with family is hurtful or offensive to you, you can just deny them that opportunity whenever you want to. And the same can be said for genetic parents. These agencies will accept sperm and egg donations from people who outright admit to the agency that they want nothing to do with the children they create for 18 years, if not the entirety of these people's lives. People will grow up without any connections to genetic family, all because some agency decided that this child will not have connection to family. In the adoption world, agencies are transporting pregnant people across state lines, specifically to Utah, because it is the only state in the country where you by law do not have to get an unmarried father's consent to an adoption. Many of these people adopted in Utah will grow up wondering who or where their fathers are. Meanwhile, many of these fathers do not even know their children even exist. In many of these circumstances, both parties would want to connect and or have a relationship, but that relationship will never exist, at least for the first 18 years, because ultimately transporting a pregnant person to Utah made an adoption transaction more likely to happen. I say all of this not to police your fantasy football punishments, but to bring awareness to the fact that whether this post is real or fake, you really could just walk into a sperm bank and donate sperm as a fantasy football punishment. It feels like these industries that commodify children need a lot more regulation. Hopefully regulations that center the children, not the people whose children are being sold for a profit.